Hey there, welcome back to United Recaps. In today's video, we're diving into the story of Lord of Ravaging Dynasties. So buckle up, because this one's filled with action, magical beasts, and mysterious spirit warriors. Our story kicks off in a small, bustling town where we meet a lively young guy named Keeling. He's full of energy and kind of all over the place, darting through the streets like he owns them. Keeling works at a local inn, and it looks like he's been sent out to pick up some supplies. But things take a turn when he returns and meets a mysterious stranger. This stranger is a poised and elegant woman named Shin, who compliments the inn's tea. Her appearance instantly catches Keeling's attention, so Keeling does what any curious teenager would do. He starts asking a million questions. Shin, it turns out, is a spirit master from the capital city of the Asian Empire, a place called Glode. Her mission is intense. She's come to hunt down a deadly spirit beast called Icefang. She's not alone, though. She's here with her team of fellow soul masters. Keeling, still full of questions, asks if there's a duke in her group. Shin quickly clears up that misunderstanding. Dukes aren't just everyday people. They're powerful and extremely rare, the absolute elite of spirit masters. Only 7 dukes exist at any time, and running into one in a no-name town like this? Yeah, not likely. Suddenly, their conversation gets cut off in the worst way possible. Icefang, the beast they were after, launches a surprise attack. He's this massive snow-white lion with wings, and he's absolutely lethal. In the blink of an eye, he wipes out Shin-Yin's team. She tries to escape but ends up cornered, and with no way out, she bravely turns to face the beast head-on. Meanwhile, poor Keeling, terrified and way out of his league, tries to run, but it's no use. Icefang isn't the kind of enemy you can just run away from, not even for trained spirit warriors. Then, the story shifts to a far-off location where we meet the Silver Priests, the mysterious rulers who control much of this magical world. They summon Duke Number 7, whose name is Yen Chen, and give him a special mission, to take Keeling in as his disciple. But there's more. The Silver Priests also give another secret order. They want Duke 4, Talia, to team up with Duke 2, Yuming, to take down Duke 5, a man named Fang Hun. Apparently, Fang Hun has betrayed the Silver Priests, and they now see him as a traitor who must be eliminated. Back to Keeling. He wakes up the next morning, totally confused about what happened and how he's even still alive. Sitting next to him is none other than Yen Chen, the same duke who was sent to recruit him. Yen Chen calmly puts away the book he was reading and explains what went down. Turns out, Keeling got caught up in the battle with Icefang and somehow, in a strange twist of fate, the beast ended up sealed inside of him. Yep, Icefang is now Keeling's spirit beast. To prove his identity, Yen Chen pulls off his shirt and shows Keeling his back. There, Keeling sees golden lines, called the soul cycle, that run across his skin and converge at a special duke mark. It's like a symbol showing Yen Chen's elite status, much like how rivers all flow into the ocean. From this moment on, Yen Chen and Keeling are connected as master and disciple. And with that, the training begins. It's tough, it's intense, and it goes on for days. Slowly, Keeling starts adjusting to his new role as a spirit warrior. And Keeling learns to summon Icefang from within himself whenever he needs him. He's not just a normal boy anymore. He's becoming someone powerful. With the basics covered, the pair heads off toward the capital city, Glonord. Meanwhile, Duke Yuming is on a separate mission. He's chasing the traitor Fang Hun across a dark area known as the Abyss Quarter. Yuming summons his terrifying blood weapon, the Wraith Mirror, which creates a duplicate of Fang Hun. This clone has all the same abilities, making the battle even harder for Fang Hun. Fang Hun is forced to fight his doppelganger, leaving no time to protect the teenage boy traveling with him. Yuming uses this chance to get closer to the boy and figure out who he really is. Then, we shift again, this time to the entrance of the Soul Mound, where Long Quan, Fang Hun's disciple and sister, is being chased. And guess who's after her? It's Shin, the spirit master we met at the beginning. She's actually Yuming's disciple, and she's been ordered to go after Fang Hun's student while her master takes on Fang Hun himself. Long Quan doesn't stand a chance. Shin has a powerful blood weapon, and it gives her the upper hand. But just as she's about to win, Long Quan stumbles into a portal and vanishes. She's now inside the Soul Mound. Shin suddenly gets a distress signal from Yuming. She rushes over and finds him badly injured. His arm is gone and he's bleeding like crazy. He tells her to take him to the Golden Lake, a mysterious healing place. A quick dive into the water heals him completely, even regenerating his lost arm. Now fully recovered, Yuming swears he'll get revenge on whoever hurt him. Back in Glownorn, Yenchen helps Keeling unlock a new ability using something called the Youth Fruit. When the juice is dropped into Keeling's eyes, he suddenly gains the power to see golden soul particles all around. Yenchen explains that these soul particles are found in large amounts in only two places: the soul mound, where blood weapons are formed, and the abyss corridor, home to countless spirit beasts. He also mentions the Golden Lake, the same healing spot Yuming used earlier. Feeling a bit bored with training, Keeling asks for permission to explore the capital, and Yenchen lets him. Being young and full of himself, Keeling starts showing off in public by flaunting Icefang in front of a crowd, trying to get fame and admiration. That's when trouble finds him. A royal guard notices Keeling's talent and immediately wants to recruit him as a groom for their princess, Kira. Keeling isn't interested and turns the offer down. But Kira doesn't take rejection lightly. Furious, she sends her golden eagles to surround him. Thinking fast, Keeling jumps on Icefang's back and flies off to escape. In the chaos, he accidentally flies straight into the entrance of the Soul Mound. Not far behind, Kira chases him inside, still determined to teach him a lesson. Even after Keeling reveals he's the disciple of a duke, she isn't willing to let it go. But just like Long Quan earlier, Keeling ends up getting pulled into the Soul Mound's portal. Back at the capital, Yenchen instantly realizes something's wrong. He races toward the Soul Mound and finds Kira at the entrance. There, he catches Princess Kira off guard and takes her hostage, demanding to know what happened to his disciple, Keeling. Now, Kira's not the type to go down without a fight. But even with her royal pride and combat skills, she's no match for Duke No. 7. Yenchen overpowers her within seconds, showing once again why he's among the top 7 spirit masters in the world. Yenchen's worst fears are soon confirmed. Keeling has indeed entered the Soul Mound, completely unprepared and without guidance. And here's the problem: only disciples are allowed inside to obtain blood weapons. That means dukes like Yenchen can't follow him in or pull him out. With Keeling's life on the line, the mighty duke does the unthinkable. He kneels and begs Princess Kira to help him. Meanwhile, inside the eerie realm of the Soul Mound, Keeling bumps into Long Quan, who's already managed to get her hands on a powerful weapon known as the Resurrection Chains. The two start talking and getting to know each other, when, poof, Princess Kira shows up too, having agreed to help out Keeling after all. But things take a sharp turn the moment Kira lays eyes on the Resurrection Chains. Her expression turns to shock. Those chains were supposedly her destined blood weapon. At least, that's what the higher-ups had told her. But Long Quan isn't about to hand it over. She worked hard to get that weapon, and she's not giving it up just because some princess wants it. When Kira tries to get rough, she ends up with a fresh scar across her face. Keeling, trying to keep the peace, suggests they move on together and look for more weapons. During their search, he notices something odd. Kira has an insane healing ability. Long Quan explains that it's a blood gift from Duke No. 6, Hyler. Since Kira is his disciple, she inherited it. As for Long Quan and her own duke, the exiled Fong Hun, their blood gift is the power to control and command spirit beasts. Here's the fun twist. Keeling still doesn't even know what his blood gift is. He's just barely learning how this world works, and everything's coming at him fast. The trio ventures deeper into Soul Mound territory. Eventually, Kira finds a bow that becomes her blood weapon. Keeling, not wanting to be left behind, sets his eyes on a sword he hopes will choose him. But as he grabs it, he loses his balance and tumbles down the side of a fog-covered mountain. He grabs another sword mid-fall, but suddenly, a horrifying blood-red tongue shoots out of the fog, wraps around him, and starts pulling him down. Kira tries to help by firing arrows, but they bounce right back and wound her. Long Quan jumps into action, using her chains to grab onto Keeling and help him hang on. At the same time, Icefang, Keeling's loyal spirit beast, appears and ferociously attacks the monstrous tongue. But the enemy tongue is no joke, it's venomous. Icefang gets poisoned trying to protect his master and ultimately falls into the misty abyss. Devastated, Keeling uses his new sword to slice the tongue in half, and Long Quan pulls him back to safety. Eventually, the three regroup and make their way to the Soul Mound's exit, eager to return home. But then Kira suddenly starts freaking out. The doors have been switched. Apparently, only one door leads back to the real world. The wrong one? Might as well be a death trap. Long Quan isn't buying Kira's explanation. Suspicious, she grabs Kira by the throat and threatens to shove her through the original door to test the truth. Kira starts sweating bullets, which tells Long Quan everything she needs to know. Kira lied. Realizing this, Long Quan lets her go. But Kira's not the forgiving type. Furious and humiliated, she lashes out and pushes Long Quan through the door she knows is fake. Keeling is shocked and heartbroken. Despite their earlier tension, Long Quan saved him back there. Without a second thought, the emotional Keeling rushes through the same door, determined to save her. Kira scoffs at Keeling's foolishness and heads through the other door. The one she claims is the right one. Ironically, all three of them end up in the same exact place. And no, it's not the real world. At least Long Quan has her head on straight. She decides it's smarter to stay united in unfamiliar territory than split up and get picked off one by one. Kira agrees, sort of. She summons her golden eagles to light the dark passage ahead. But before they can shine a path forward, the eagles are consumed by a strange force. Then Keeling senses something moving in the shadows. Before they know it, a massive horde of undead skeletons rises up around them. Creepy, dangerous, and swarming fast. With no time to think, all three pull out their weapons and fight for their lives. But the enemies seem endless, and fatigue starts setting in. Things look grim, until a glowing portal suddenly appears above the altar, showering them in golden light. It's Duke number 3, Zilla, here to save the day. This guy's blood gift? Absolute mastery over time and space. He can teleport, freeze enemies, speed up his allies, and basically break the rules of reality. Using his powers, Zilla freezes the undead mid-attack, grabs the three disciples, and warps them all back to the real world. Back at the capital, Yen Qin is still anxiously waiting. But guess who shows up? None other than Duke Fang Hun, the supposed traitor on the run. Even though Yen Qin remains cautious, he's willing to hear the man out. Fang Hun brings him to see a mysterious young boy who somehow survived Yu Ming's brutal chase earlier. We don't hear the whole conversation, but we do catch the last part. The boy instructs both dukes to search for Duke number 6, Hyler, on Eternal Island. After that, the boy literally melts away into a puddle of poisonous liquid. Creepy. So now, we've got Yen Qin searching for his disciple, and Fang Hun racing off to Eternal Island to find Hyler.